I like this background. I think I'm going to keep it for my rant videos. If you want it, let me know. You know what? No, you don't get my background. I mean, this isn't my background, but it's going to be used in my future videos. For my ranting. Possibly. I don't know. Do I want to do a different Grumpy Cat? Do I want to make a new one every time? That's too much work. I don't know. Little disclaimer, this isn't directed at DirecTV. This is at the third-party company that DirecTV hired to get them more customers and things. So I was shopping with my girlfriend. She was on her lunch, and we came across the DirecTV table. I knew this chick was going to come talk to us. I knew it. Well, it happened, and she seemed pretty convincing. She's like asking us what type of TV do we watch and things, and I'm like, oh well, this channel. I'm interested in this channel. We don't have TV right now. She's like, oh, perfect. We have all that for this package deal. You don't have to pay for the first 3 months, etc., etc. And after that, strict payment, not going to change. I'm like, well, okay. And then she had to go back to work from her lunch, and my girlfriend. So I'm like, okay, well, if I sign up right now, can I back out of it? Because I wanted to talk to my girlfriend about it. The lady's like, oh, yeah, you can sign up now, and then you can just, if you guys change your mind, you can just call and cancel. I'm like, okay. So she gives me her number and everything, and I sign up, and da-da-da-da. She's like, okay, well, we'll take an initial $20 out. That's for installation. I'm like, okay. Well, just as long as I can back out, right? Oh, yeah. Here, I'll give you my number, da-da-da-da-da. Well, me and Allison talk about it, and we're like, well, we're not really home too much, and when we are home, we wouldn't be watching TV. Like me, I do my YouTube videos, my streaming, I've been working on the house, she does stuff around the house, she goes out with friends and things, so we're not really bored. We have things to do. So we decided to cancel, okay? Well, I was like thinking, well, I mean, this chick's going to get paid if I follow through with my installation, so I don't want to disappoint her, so I'm not going to call her. I'm going to call DirecTV. So I gave them a call. I was put on hold for 10 minutes the first time, and I'm like, well, this is stupid. So then I hung up, and then I tried to call back again. I was on hold for another 10 minutes. I'm like, well, I got to go to work. I ain't got time for this. I'll call back later. So, a day or two passes, and I'm like, you know what? I called this other number. That's DirecTV. And the person on there was really nice, but they said that we can cancel your installation, but we can't give you your money back. We can't guarantee that you'll get your money back. So let me direct you to this other phone call, give you this number, and give them a call, and they should be able to get your money back. I'm like, okay, well, at least I'm getting somewhere. Well, then I called that number. It was the same freaking number I called the first time. Like, really? And I was on hold for a while for then. So I'm just like, oh my God. So I'm going to call my sales representative that I talked to. And she didn't answer. So I left a voicemail. And at this point, I'm just like, are you freaking kidding me? I shouldn't have signed up for it, even though she told me I could back out of it. Well, a couple days later, and it's time for the installation. So I'm like, what the heck? So I try to call her back a couple days later. Try to call her back, put to voicemail. I left her another voicemail. I was just pissed at this point. So then I call her boss, and because I want to get my money back. I don't want to get somebody coming here and installing this stuff. So I call her boss. He doesn't answer. So I left a voicemail there. And then later, maybe an hour or so later, he calls me back saying that he got a missed call from this number. Well, I explained to him what's going on and that his representative won't answer. I just want to get I'm not trying to cause problems. I just want to get my money back. And then he says, okay, I'll call you back later today. I'll get it taken care of. So I'm like, thank you. I appreciate that. Well, then the guy that's supposed to come and install DirecTV gives me a call, and I'm just like, yeah, I talked to he interrupted me and said, "Oh, okay, well, we'll get this taken care of." So he knows that I'm not wanting to get this installed and that I want my money back. So he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll call him. I'll get it taken care of." I'm like, "Okay." Well, then I get a phone call. I did it from some random number that same day, either that or the next day. I'm not sure. From a number that I don't know. And I'm like, if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail. So they left the voicemail. And it was a guy saying, "Oh, we're calling to follow up about your installation of DirecTV. Give us a call back so we can reschedule." I'm not wanting to reschedule. I'm wanting my money back. I called them back and let them know. This lady answered. She was a sweetheart. I told her what was going on. And she's like, "Oh, it's real easy. I don't know why they're not." And I'm like, "Exactly. Thank you." So she's like, "Okay, well, your $1 should be back in your bank account, like, right away. And then the the $19 will be back in your bank account within a week, like 10 days or something." So I'm like, oh, thank God this is over with. Well, I don't think I've seen that money back in my bank account. And that was like a couple weeks ago. And then yesterday or the day before, I got a call from the original sales representative, who told me that I could call and cancel. It was a number I didn't know. So she left a voicemail. I couldn't figure out what the heck she was trying to say. So I tried to call back. She automatically transferred me to voicemail. So I'm like, so I left her voicemail letting her know, I couldn't hear what you're saying in the voicemail. Give me a call back. I was at work. Da 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 da. Well, she hasn't called me back. So recap of what all happened. I called DirecTV on hold for 10 minutes. I called them back on hold for another 10 minutes. Then I called the sales representative. Then I called another number for DirecTV. And they said, "Well, we can't guarantee you get your $20 back. So then let me direct you to this number." What was the first number that I called in the first place? I was on hold and I'm just like, screw this. Then I get a call from my sales representative. I called my sales representative and I leave her voicemail. She didn't get back to me. Well, a couple of days later, it was time for the installation. So then I gave her another call, left her another voicemail, called her boss, left him a voicemail. Then he called me back, said, and I explained everything to him. He said that he would get back with me the same day. He didn't. The guy who was supposed to come over and install DirecTV, he called me. I explained to him what happened. He said, "Oh, I'll get it taken care of. I'll get it taken care of." And then after that, I get a call. They left a voicemail saying that, to give them a call back to reschedule my DirecTV installation. Then I gave them a call back. The lady said, "Oh yeah, it's real easy. We'll get it taken care of for you. And you get your money back in 10 days or whatever." Okay. And then my sales representative called a week or two later, called me back, and I don't know what she was saying. So I gave her a call back and left a voicemail. The moral of this story is that if you are unsure whether or not you want DirecTV or any other service with these people at the table, at grocery stores or whatever, don't sign up for it even though they tell you that you can back out of it. Don't do it. Don't put your name on it. Don't say that they can take the $20 out, because they will try in every way to ignore your calls, to just ignore everything. And okay. Oh, I forgot this. Whenever I gave them a call, and the first time, when I called the number that they said, "Well, we could cancel it for you, but we can't give you your money back," I had to sit there and listen to her for a couple minutes, ramble on about how good of a deal it was, to try to change my mind. And I'm like, anyhow, if you want it, great, go for it. It's a really good deal. But if you're unsure, if you're iffy about it, do not sign up. Even though they say you can back out on it, don't do it. I don't even know if I got my $20 back. But, and I know that's stupid. Well, it's just $20. It's not that big of a deal. It's the customer service part of it. And this may not directly, this video may not be directed at DirecTV. It's just directed at the third-party companies that work for big companies like DirecTV, AT&T, etc. And like I said, it could be a really good deal. Go for it. If you really want it, go for it. It is a good deal. But don't do it if you think you may change your mind. Really think about it. And if you live with a partner, like I live with Allison, we talked about it, and we decided that we didn't want to do it. So don't sign up before you talk to your partner about it. Talk to your partner about it first, and then decide whether you don't want to sign up for it. Oh, that took the wind right out of me. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm really upset because I've got this dope Guardians of the Galaxy shirt that you can't even see. Oh. You know, I'm gonna give you a stand up here as I'm disappearing into the clouds. Look at this. Volume 2. But so yeah, oh my god. Allison, I swear to God, you call me every time I'm making a video, and you gotta stop it. We need to talk about this. We need to work on our communication. So anyhow, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and whenever I'd be sitting doing stuff like games or whatever, you know, I'd like to have somebody ranting. I'd like to have a ranting video playing while I'm doing stuff, doing laundry or whatever, just doing stupid stuff. Anyway, if you enjoyed my rant, hit subscribe. I'm going to make a playlist specifically for me ranting, and jabbering on about my experiences. So, yeah, hit subscribe, give me a like, give me a comment, add me on Facebook, message me, whatever. Oh my god, I'm done. I'm so done with her right now. Okay, peace. Bye, guys.